What's going on, my friends? Mike here with Below Average Blogger, and yes, November is done, December is here, we are in the middle of fourth quarter, and it's time to share my numbers for the November 2022 income report for my blogging portfolio. I plan on making today's video quick and to the point. At the end, I'm going to share a couple new projects I got going with you guys, and other than that, we'll get this knocked out so you can get on about your day and continue making money. All right, so first up is going to be the analytics. This month was actually pretty good considering normally in the winter I have a downgrade in my traffic, but this actually was within the exact same numbers as last month. I'll go ahead and show you here. And as you can see, revenue was up 3.5%, EPMV was up 5.5%, visits were only down 1.59%, which is, I'll take that all day long in the winter. And page views only down 2.38%, also awesome. Other than that, everything looks pretty normal on my site. I did back out and view the Google Search Console, and I'll show that to you here. And it looks like, if I get honest with myself, it does look like I was hit with the algorithm update. I didn't really notice it in the moment because it wasn't drastic, but if you look here, I'll show you. So if you back out to a 6-month view, I'm so used to logging in and seeing 3 months, I didn't really notice it as harsh because it wasn't a huge drop like some of my other sites here. So this one, you see I had a natural decline coming out of summer, which I expected. But when I look at the correlation between the biggest drop on the timeline, it's right in line with the Google search update that they posted, or at least they publicly posted Wednesday, September 21st. That's my biggest drop in traffic. And it did just kind of take me down a notch. It doesn't look like I was killed. I definitely wasn't pumped up, but it does look like my numbers were depressed, 10, 20%. So we'll see what happens with that going into the 2023 grilling season as it gets warm and see if that penalty or that hit I took in Search Console continues to remain true through the peak months of the grilling season. All right, for income, it was actually an interesting month. November being the month everybody spends money. Amazon was good, Ezoic ads were good, but my smaller affiliates, so AvantLink and ShareASale, did nothing at all. So that's kind of a bummer. Now my Affinity, it's a small grilling program I use. I did do $201 with them, with $4,000 in sales, 360 visits, 15 conversions. Over to Amazon, where we had, for the month of November, including a bounty, we basically had $400, $396, $10,000 in revenue, 10% conversion rate, and 5 returns. And then moving over to Ezoic, we had a EPMV of $35 for the month, an average daily earning of $43, and a monthly earning of $1,300. And that gave us, if I include the $400 brand deal, my small affiliates I just showed you, along with display, ads, and Amazon, that gives us a grand total revenue for the month of November of $2,295. Not bad, I'll take it, and I will continue to use it. And so, no big plans with the grilling site right now. I've thought about selling it, I've thought about updating old content, and I've thought about buying a bunch of new content. I'm not buying a bunch of new content right now. I have created some new content, and I'm slowly trickling it in. We're just over 250 articles. But right now my push is updating old content, which is annoying and boring, but I got to do it. All right, in the beginning of the video, I promised showing you guys some of my newer projects, so let me jump into that. So this one is one I started back in May, and I didn't tell anybody about it. It's a regional area, tourist area that people go to. And this site I started, I think in May, but let me check the 12-month history real quick. So I started it, the first impression started basically the first week of May. And you see we had kind of a big jump in July, but that's peak summer. So I expected that. We had a depression come in right around the update time, and then things are coming back already. We had a huge spike just the other day. I'm not sure why I got that. Doesn't matter. Nonetheless, that site is only 7 months old, 6.5 months old. And it's got 6,000 clicks, 180 impressions, average position of 14.7. And right now I think I have 40-ish, maybe 50 articles on it right now. And then I have another new site that I started. This one I started in the end of August. So it's only 2-3 months old. And it already has 81 articles with another 20 that I'm going to be uploading soon. Basically 80 articles because the other 20 aren't even published yet. And this one, as you can see, is doing okay. Average position 19.2. Traffic is growing, 20,000 impressions, and almost 1,000 clicks in this first basically 2.5 months of life. So that's a great start to this website. Oh, the niche for this one is going to be in the electric vehicle niche, which is pretty broad because it goes a lot deeper than Tesla's. And it can be niched down very small, or it could go super broad when you talk about things like e-scooters, e-bikes, cars, planes. These personal drones are coming out with. So there's a lot in that area for me to tackle. And that is that. So we made $2,300. We had a very average month, but there's no complaints from me on that. Anything average or better is good. Anything below average lives up to my YouTube channel name, and I don't want it. So we will keep you guys updated, and we'll see you on the next video.